internship. Here, our mission is to find 100 personal internship job in 100 days. And Ashkin might be the first one who might get the job. I think he already has an offer, but there is another opportunity that he is interested in. And today's topic that we are focusing about is about him. Let me quickly tell you about myself and personal internship. My name is Vikram Shetty, and I'm a director at 73-Bit Limited. Personal internship is a way to create abundant job. It is where a professional with 10 plus years of experience in the field of sustainability hire someone's on their personal account, and they pay them for doing a personal internship. So it's basically, instead of hiring through a company, you hire someone on your personal account. And why would someone do that? There is a whole pitch video that you can watch, that I will put a link somewhere in the below of this video. And couple of reasons is they don't have a bandwidth to do a personal job or personal branding, or genuinely there is some kind of a coordinating or some kind of a research work that we have found. You can watch my previous session where we have spoken 15 places where we have had some imaginary jobs where we have spoken about it. But today we are going to genuinely listen to an intern about a particular job. So it's what intern says. So that's it. There is no slide or video. We will just go into activity. If you have anything, if you are looking for a job as a personal intern, email me so that I can forward any leads that I get from the professional. As and when this popularity increases, there could be more communication. This is the initial days of it, and we will straight away jump into the activity of today. So before we start, for the oops. All right, I think you will get a sneak peek of it, but no worry, I'm doing it so quick. Problem of a live session. All right. Uh, hit a wrong button. No, I hit the right. So before we do that, let me give you a background. So there is an opportunity that Ashkin is interested in. He had tried to contact the person, but the LinkedIn connection is still not accepted. I'm going to play the role of that person. And the job role is a support role for ethical trade and responsible sourcing. And there are four questions that I'm going to ask in terms of search question. If you are not aware about what is search question, it is related to the search method. You can watch previous video, and there will be interview questions following up to it. So that is pretty much the backstory of it. So I will be acting as a role of the professional, and Ashkin will play Ashkin. He is doing this role, and the role here is ethical trade. If you want to hire Ashkin, here is his LinkedIn, and you can go and contact him and hire him for full-time role, or whichever you want. So Ashkin, for this role, when did you send the LinkedIn request?
Sir, I sent a request day before yesterday.
So day before yesterday, that was Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Wednesday I sent.
So yeah, so Wednesday he has sent the request. Uh, I will put a remark to this. He knew about this job last Friday. So he took Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He took 6 days to send a request. Just as a remark from an search question, I think as soon as you find some opportunity, you have to be a bit quick, at least for the first step, because you don't have to do much there. But that is his question. Now, in that particular, I think that we have already asked this question in the chat before, but in that job title, there was an email ID which was mentioned. So have you sent the resume, Ashkin, to them?
No, sir, I didn't. Sir, I somehow didn't notice her email.
Right, right.
So, like, I directly tried to connect her over the LinkedIn network,
Sure.
and I didn't send her my resume because uh,
Right,
LinkedIn I couldn't connect through the message because it was closed before I connect.
right.
That's why.
So if you go to the link, Ashkin, there will be some email with at and company name .com. So for
Right, sir.
example, if it is my email, the sometime people write like this. So Vikram at 73bit and they write like this and they put dot and then they put com, and they do this because of some accessibility point of view. And so sometimes writer, so if you read something like this is not for you, Ashkin, but people who might be new to this field or thing, so you should read it like this. So this is where, so the email was already there. I think after the call, Ashkin, I would request you to send her resume, and of course we will go through the next questions. I think if you want to send something else, have you done any research on that person, and how many hours have you put in, if you have done any research?
Sir, I was reading about ethical trade and responsibility sourcing because, as you told me, that the job role is about the internship is about ethical trade and responsibility sourcing. So I was just looking at few of the things,
Right.
and since I'm a labor student, I just noticed that there are lots of that there are conventions which the countries in the world have to ratify. These conventions have been dropped by the ILO, like
Oh,
International Labor Organization. So
right.
they make sure that the workers in the supply chain or the factories are being treated in the right way.
Right.
So if a so earlier what used to happen was a consumer was only concerned about the quality of the product and also the price of the product. But now the things have changed. Now the consumer is also concerned about how, like, his or her buying will impact the environment, like
Right.
both in the social sciences background and physically.
Got
So
it.
they have to make sure that no workers are being treated in the bad way, and the environment is not being polluted, or there is nothing bad going on while they are buying the product.
Got
So
it.
that's
I,
how the things have changed, and it has become very important in the recent days.
right. Absolutely. I think very valid. I'm actually impressed, Ashkin. I think you have spotted very nicely. But my question was, have you researched on that person? What were their last role, or how are they related to this welfare of or human rights related issue, or welfare of the worker? Have you researched on that part of that particular person that you wanted to connect to? You're on mute.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
So I kind of researched a bit, and what I discovered was that she's currently an ESG advisor, and she has served on a company's directors board also
Right,
in the this in the this thing of sustainability.
got it. Okay, I think that's
And
impressive. That's impressive. We don't want to
currently, yeah,
disclose.
she's
We don't want to disclose that person, so we will not talk much about that. But yeah, so yeah, definitely. So that is so you have done. So I think the answer is yes.
okay.
Can you put a numbers, maybe? So that means you might have put what, 10, 15 minutes or more. How, just to record it for now, for this research or to
Sir,
learn more.
I put around sir, I put around 15 to 20 minutes.
Right, definitely. I think that's more than enough to understand at least the history of the work. So I think yeah, that's pretty. I think that part you have thrown. What do you know about the person? I think you have already told about being director, etc., etc. Okay. Now let's talk about interview. So now I will be take that role of that person, and I will ask you some questions direct. So say, suppose this, if you have connected with the person, and now these are the questions, or you are on a Zoom call or on a Skype call or on a Google Meet with that person, and these are the questions they are asking you. Okay. So have you read the job description?
Right, sir.
So yeah, this is the
Yes,
first
sir.
question.
So, like,
Yes.
yes, sir, I have read the job description, and it deals with ethical trade and responsibility sourcing,
Right.
and possibly my task in this would be to find out all the international conventions or regulations that have been put. so that the firms and the organizations, whatever they are dealing in, whatever they are manufacturing or whatever their supply chain is, they are doing it uh, and like at the same time making sure that they're not harming the environment and the workers' rights are not being violated.
Right. So yeah, I think you're answering it pretty well. Workers' right not being violated. So yeah, I think you have that's pretty much that you thought the job. So, but I don't see any link ethical trade or responsible sourcing in your LinkedIn profile. So, how do you justify that this role could be like you have the skills for it?
Sir, since I have mentioned uh, sustainability, SDGs, and SDG is the buzzword in like these days, because
Right.
in everything, like it comprises of all the rights and all the things that concerns with the environment
Right.
and also the human rights, and basically like it comprises all the things. So like I have mentioned sustainability and SDGs, and that's why since that person who I am like who is
Correct.
taking who you are taking this mock interview of,
Right.
that person is the ESG director of that particular organization. So ESG refers to environmental, societal, and corporate governance.
Right.
So I think it straight away connects to why I have mentioned SDG and sustainability in my profile.
Got it. Got it. I think you have already mentioned and answered my next question. But what do you know about ethical trade? Anything specific that you haven't mentioned till now, specifically about ethical trade that you want to tell? What do you know about it?
Sir, ethical trade, sir, as I mentioned before, it's mostly concerned with the human rights in the first of all the supply chain. First of
Right.
all, the organization like the buyers, they have to make sure that they are buying the product from the suppliers in the right way. They are
Right.
not negotiating very hard because these people are the repressed people and they don't have a lot of say,
Right.
right? So they have to make sure that they are not negotiating very hard, and also while making the products their conditions are fine, like their rights are not being violated. And because there are certain conventions, as I told you, in the ILO, which deals with the forced labor convention and child labor. So they have to make sure that the people they are buying it from, there is no child labor in them, there is no forced labor in them, uh, and also they are doing nothing which can harm the environment side by side.
Brilliant. Okay. And have you have any work experience in ethical trade?
Sir, not not directly, but since I interned with Niti Aayog and I took part in the drafting of the SDG 2019 India Index. So I have some idea of how these ethical trade is part of the SDGs and how important it is, because it doesn't deal with only one SDG. It deals with I guess around 4 to 5 SDGs, because there are
Right.
human rights involved, poverty involved, and obviously environment, land, water, and also the imparity, like the pay imparity between the men and women.
Right.
So like, see, since 5 of the SDGs are involved, so I think like I have some kind of experience or exposure to why I am coming into this background.
Got it. Got it. I think that I understood your point. So similarly, now not exactly my internet connection is today flaky actually, but mention the reason. All right. So similarly, anything specific you want to share about responsible sourcing? How now responsible sourcing? What do you know about it? So like I think you answered very well for ethical trade. It's very specific. So if you can specifically reply on something called as responsible sourcing.
Okay, sir. So responsible sourcing, I think it was what I explained earlier. Uh, like the the organization have to make sure that the base wherever they are sourcing their products from are like everything is being done ethically. They are not violating any ILO convention or in that sense UNSG and
No, but Akshan, sorry,
other local
sorry.
laws of that country because different.
Yeah, so this is basically related to the raw material. So the first ethical trade, I understand. I think negotiation, hard negotiation, labor, and all those convention is fine. But responsible sourcing is particularly for the raw materials that they acquire to create that product. So from that point of view, do you have any specific point that, or do you know any specific law which or something specific in terms of raw material? Or you can correct me if I am wrong, because this is not
Um,
my expertise.
so not really because
Right. Got
like
it. Got
I don't know second uh, anything specifically on this.
right. I think that's a scope that you can. I think the second answer is also not exactly, but I think the last example was you mentioned about SDG also applies to my next question, which is experiencing. Uh, so what do you why do you want to do this role?
So first of all, I'm unemployed and I'm looking for an opportunity.
Right.
And secondly, I do like since the times are bad, we all know there is a very high unemployment rate in the whole world because of the present situation. I don't want to sit idle and I want to utilize this time. I want to learn something. And
Right.
thirdly, my like I when I did my internship in SDG and also in some organization where I was delegated the role of preparing a sustainable B2B platform,
Right.
I just found it very interesting. And this is something I think I can like do, like I can put my efforts and this is like it's kind of a passion. So that's why like these are the three reasons I think I am like I'm doing
Right.
I want to do this job.
So my first is unemployed. Sorry, my spelling. Second one is what did you mention? Yeah, due to during current times, want to keep learning. And third, I think is
My interest and passion. Yes, sir.
uh, interests and passion. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we have three pointers here. Let's put it into a number. Oops, sorry. Okay, and why do you think you are a fit for this role?
Uh, Sir, firstly, I think I'm fit because I have some sort of experience and like I have some base information regarding this. So
Hmm.
it's not that I'll be starting something afresh, and it wouldn't take a lot of time for my guide to actually tell me what exactly I have to do because I have already done a lot of research in this in my previous jobs and internships.
Right,
And secondly, since because I'm very interested and passionate about it, I'll do it without any ado. Like this is something that I'll find fun doing it. And obviously, like when you are interested in something, you put your whole effort in it.
right.
And thirdly, I would like to say that I guess like, I have enough credentials to my past experiences and uh, like education, which makes me a fit for this position.
Right. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Can you tell me three skills that are you have that are appropriate for this role?
Yes, sir. So, sir, first of all, I am like I have done data analysis. Like I won't say I'm very good in it, but I have done it in my previous internships and job roles.
In spreadsheet?
So I can operate, sir, I can operate three different softwares, which is SPSS and
Okay, hold on, hold
Tableau
on,
and
hold on.
Stata. Our studios have a very
Right. SPSS, uh, Tableau, and status.
Tableau and Stata.
Okay, Tableau is fine. Yeah. In our studio, you have a little bit of, yeah, got it. What is
Our
this?
studio, I have a very little proficiency, but this is something I can work on and like improve.
Right. Second skills that you think you have?
Uh, Sir, I have good communication and writing skills
Okay, good writing,
because in one of my internships,
skills. Yeah. In one of your
because in one
internship?
of my internships, I interned as a journalist,
Wow.
and so like I have few of my articles published. Uh, so this act like this I can actually show this as why my communication and writing skills are decent enough.
Got it. And what will be the third skill?
So third skill, uh, so I can, because I'm a master student, like I just completed my masters in 2020 from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, one of the most reputed university in India. So I have excelled and like I have done a lot in research field. Like I have done two research in my 2 years of masters. One was on the children of the sex workers in Kamatipura in Mumbai, and the other was increasing the productivity of the informal workers in the urban sector.
Wow.
So I think research work is my forte, and I can actually do a lot, contribute a lot in this.
Right. Thank you very much, man. Whose work in this field of sustainability inspires you? Do you have any one or two thing that you want to share that the work in the field of sustainability that you are really inspires you?
Sir, I was reading about Deloitte's work and also Oxfam's work, and these are the two organizations whose work inspires me a lot because I was just reading their reports and they have researched a lot in this field, and they have come up with very valuable information on first of all why this is important, and second of all uh, why it should be, like why it is the need of the hour.
Right, right, right. Thank you, man. So that is plug for Oxfam and Deloitte. That's it. And have you read any latest books related to sustainability?
Sir, not books really, but I recently read a report by Deloitte on sustainability.
Okay. Do you want to share anything about it as a closing remark?
Sir, it was about, as I said before, ESG. So
Hmm.
I was just reading how this has become very important in the present times, and why the focus, like it should be treated as a priority.
Right. Definitely. I mean, definitely. ESG. I'm not sure if you're reading the news recently. New Zealand has passed a big law. I think many country will take a cue from that or as well, hopefully, and people are excited around it. ESG specifically, I think, is a very interesting area that I have also came across during my research for the business development part of it. Yeah, I think Ashkin, you did pretty well, man. I thought you. must have not. I think in sustainability, responsible sourcing, you might. It's good that you have some concrete answer, but apart from that, I found like very genuinely, even though I have not given you any notice, I've just put you on the spot. So, firstly, thank you for being a sport. I think
Uh,
this
sure, sir.
it
Thank
was
you.
nice example, nicely put. The way you shared your examples and the way you are past. I have no experience in ethical trade or responsible sourcing from an in-depth point of view. I know surface level what they stand for. In fact, recently I was I'm not sure if you I mean you have following me on LinkedIn, so I'm in learning about measuring SDG, one of the online courses that is I'm currently going through, and I learned something about spillover. So spillover ESG or spillover carbon footprint is when one country is exporting or importing goods from other country. So whatever the ES emission is been done for that production, who should be accountable for that is something I was very that is something I kind of recently catched up. So this is a
Right,
very
sir.
vast space, and I wish you
True,
all the
sir. True.
best.
It's
And I really appreciate you have been sticking from first week. You had some. I mean, from first week till now, you have been very consistent. I mean, that even at least I can just vouch for you that you are not getting paid to attend this session. You are here purely from the. I understand because of the passion or your interest in this field, because otherwise for 6 continuous session it will be really difficult for anyone to keep following up and show such enthusiasm and interest. You have been also fortunate that at least the first two option that we got, you have that first access also, though you have been rewarded for it. Yes, there was a last clinch about this one happening or not happening. I would have been interested to know that what would have happened in this particular case. But anyways, I think you keep me posted, and if you are employed by next week, I would be more than happy for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right, I'm counting on this whole process. That's the reason I will write a next blog of guaranteed in get an internship in 7 days. And how can I guarantee it, or can I guarantee or not guarantee? But I think apart from couple of glitches from your end, you have pretty much done most of the part, and I hope you get a job soon.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
All right, have a very good weekend and see you next time. Bye bye.
Sure, sir. You too, sir. Bye.